What's up, everybody? This is Corn Beaner. This is just a video to kind of keep the discussions going when it comes to gaming related news. The first thing I'm going to bring to you is actually some news articles. The Wii U is about a month away from launch, and I've made a video about that. One thing that a lot of people might have noticed if you try to pre-order the Wii U was that Amazon was not actually taking pre-orders. And according to a couple websites, which I'll post the links down below, the reason why this is because Amazon is still kind of bitter over Nintendo for the 3DS. Apparently they bought a lot of overstock, had a lot of overstock since the 3DS didn't do exactly what they wanted it to do or sell like they thought it would sell. And it left them with a lot of overhead. And somewhere along the lines it seems that Amazon kind of wanted a better deal when, I guess, grabbing the mass amounts of units that they normally do, and Nintendo refused. And that caused bitter shit between both companies, and that is the reason why you won't be able to find the pre-orders in Amazon. But there seems to be some, I guess, light in the end of the tunnel if you want to go through Amazon to get the Wii U, as it seems they're kind of making up little by little, and it looks like Amazon will be carrying the Wii U post-launch. But for pre-orders, they're pretty much sold out everywhere, so you couldn't get one even if you wanted to. But if you were like a sole Amazon type shopper, fret not. It seems like they're actually going to have that in the future. And again, I'll post the links to some of those news claiming this stuff. They're a little bit old, but I thought, you know, since we're so close to the Wii U launch, I'll bring it up to your attention just in case if you're waiting to pre-order on Amazon, because it's not going to happen. The next thing I want to talk to you about is, I guess, just myself, and just games in general. And what this is going to be about is, have you ever played a game that's been so frustrating that you just wanted to break something? And this is going to give you a little insight into my mind and how crazy I am when it comes to some of this stuff. So the first game that I remember losing my marbles over, just going bananas, was Street Fighter 2. When it came out on console, it was a Super Nintendo. I remember buying it, and it had difficulty settings. It started off, I believe, at default 3 stars, all the way up to 8 stars. So, you know, I had beat it at 3 stars, beat it at 5. I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to be the best Street Fighter player in the world, and I'm going to beat it on 8 stars. Put it on 8 stars, and I'm running through it thinking, damn, I'm super good at this game. And then you hit Guile. Now, for people who don't play Street Fighter, Guile is their American army character. You know, he has like the cool like flat top that was a big style back in the days, and he has a sonic boom and a flash kick. When you play that character through the CPU on 8 stars, it was the most cheating ass character that you will ever play in any video game. And what this character will do via AI is, Guile has this move called the flash kick. You gotta hold down for 2 seconds, go up really quick, and press any kick button, and he would kind of do like this somersault flash kick that would kind of hit anything that came close to you. Now, what the computer will do is ignore the fact that he needed a 2-second charge to actually do the flash kick. So if you try to jump at Guile, you know, if it was standing up straight, moving towards you, and you jumped at this dude, you would eat a flash kick. And after about 45 minutes, an hour of just getting flash kicked repeatedly, me and my infinite wisdom thought I would take it out on my damn controller and whap! And that was the first time I broke a controller, which I felt directly bad right after I did it, because we didn't come from a wealthy family, and just the fact that I had a Super Nintendo was lucky enough. And I broke a controller which happened to be thrown in the trash, so when 2 players came to play over, it was like, I don't know what happened to the other controller, it broke. The second game I want to talk to you guys about that actually gave me this experience, or one of the other games, but this is the second I want to talk to you about, is Call of Duty World at War. Little disclaimer, I was actually the PlayStation 3 test lead on Call of Duty World at War. By far, this is no negative feedback on the game itself. That was a great project, by far my favorite project of my whole career, and that whole experience was just fantastic. But the game in general, I came in with like, nah, I was a test lead, I'm gonna platinum this game, this is gonna be the first game that I actually platinum. And if you don't have PlayStation 3, Platinum is pretty much 100% achievement for that game. And that was what I set out to do, because I was a test lead. I was like, I Platinum this game. I get it home, go through a veteran playthrough. The mission right before you get to the right, it's like the second to last mission. There's a section right before you enter the right where it's just tanks and a bunch of soldiers, and you gotta try to make your way through the gauntlet. And you would go behind cover and start capping people, and you would think, oh, I'm free. And you would run, and the next thing you will see is a grenade indicator, and boom, get blown up. And it was, oh god, it was so frustrating. By far the most frustrating 3 hours was that little section of game, and the rest of it kind of passed, and it was good after that. It was good before that, and it was good after that, but just that little section, it took me literally 2 to 3 hours to pass because of all the grenade spamming and accuracy. I swear Joe Montana was the AI for all these characters, because they can just drop one at your toes and it was like ready to blow up like that as soon as it dropped. That was frustrating. I beat it. I actually planned the game, but it was really frustrating. And the last, probably most frustrating game actually happened about maybe 4 years ago. I was playing Elite Beat Agents, which is a game for the Nintendo DS. Elite Beat Agents is like this musical rhythm type game where it gives you little indicators on the screen to keep along with the beat. You can slide it across, just tap them, double tap, triple tap. That's Gamer Boy in the back. He actually has a segment, but he's a little sick right now, so sorry for the coughing. And you know, I beat the game and all the hard difficulties. I got up to like the hardest one, and the last stage, you know, I would be in a good rhythm, just like, yeah! The thing is, there's this little meter bar that's kind of like your artificial timer. If it runs out, it's game over. The meter on the hardest difficulty would keep running, even through the cutscenes that kind of come in between when you actually do something successful. And you will literally lose about a quarter of that meter just waiting for these cutscenes to take place. So when you came back to the game and were actually able to build it up again, you were in a rut, and 4 hours of not being able to pass the last stage on the hardest difficulty. I said, fuck this. I closed the DS, put it on the floor, turned around and punched the hole. I literally took my fist and punched the hole right through the wall. And if anybody is ever curious to see what that hole actually looks like, let me know. I'll put a picture up at some point or make another video just about the actual hole. But yeah, those are my 3 frustrating games, and we're gonna have one more. It's gonna be with my son here, Gamer Boy. So Gamer Boy, come across. Say hi to the people.
Oh, hi.
Okay, so this is my son, everybody, Gamer Boy. So you heard what I was talking about. What is your most frustrating experience that you've ever had in a video game at your young age? You were supposed to think about this before you came up here.
I think it was Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. For what system?
DS.
The DS. Okay, Mario Kart DS. What was the most frustrating part in that game for you?
I could never win a track. No matter what I did, it was so frustrating.
So you couldn't beat a track?
Yeah.
But did you ever stop playing the game? See, like for me, I beat Street Fighter on 8 stars. Got past Guile finally. I beat Call of Duty on the hardest difficulty because of how it was going. But Elite Beat Agents, I just stopped playing because I was like, forget this. Did you stop playing Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
You never played it again?
Well, yeah.
So eventually you got better at it, right?
Eventually.
But that was your hardest thing?
Yeah.
So I guess for all the gamers outside of...
I was always getting 9th place.
9th place? Well, there's only 8th place? No, maybe there's not. I don't know. I didn't play that game a lot. So I guess at the very end of everything, outside of Mile 1, Elite Beat Agents, punch a hole in the wall type of thing going, I would say never give up. Like anything else in life. I mean, that's just what I'm personally good at. You know, I'm good at other things as well, but personally I would say, like I told my son, and he's played the game even more. I remember him playing and actually getting some gold cups in some of those Mario Kart DS games. never give up. Never let anything hard stop you. And if by chance it does stop you, it's always not good to punch your hole through the wall, because then you're frustrated and you have a hole in your wall. Other than that, just never give up. Keep gaming. Do what you gotta do. And you know what? Beat that game. And it's a virtual victory, but it's a victory. You know, it lets you know that you could accomplish something that you think is very hard, which kind of puts that mentality in your head for anything else. Make it schoolwork, work, whatever it may be. That's the total message of this, of what we're trying to portray, is it not?
Yeah.
At the very end, well, I guess what we're gonna ask, and I guess this is for both of us, let us know, what is the most frustrating, or yeah, what is the most frustrating time you've ever had with the video game? If you're a gamer, what game from any generation, any game, that you just say to a point where you just wanted to punch the TV just because it was so frustrating? And the second part to that question is, that you actually finished that game once you beat that part, or was it like me in Elite Beat Ages where you're just like, done? And if you beat the game, how did you feel afterwards? And if you didn't beat the game, would you ever consider going back to playing it? Me and Elite Beat Ages were dead. He's played Mario Kart, and I believe that's actually it. Oh, the last thing I wanted to actually do is, you stand here.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna see anything but shirts for a little bit. These shirts here are from BrokenTier.com. They are not an official sponsor of me or Gamer Boy in any sort of way. I picked these up at Evo this past July. They had a booth there. I personally know Daniel Maniago, aka Clockwork, and this is his official sponsor. And ever since I met him, he's a real nice guy. Figured, you know, I'm always about supporting the community and everything, and this is just a really good shirt company. They have hoodies, they have other things. I'll link to their website down below, BrokenTier.com. All their designs are based upon mainly fighting games, but there are a couple cool other designs that kind of just cover gaming in general. These are the special edition Valentine t-shirts that they had only for Evo, and these are based off the character Valentine from Konami's Skull Bros, which was developed by Autumn Games, which I have a review for. If you go through my channel, you could find it. Great game, great shirts, great company, and that's the way we're gonna leave it off with that. So yeah, let us know your frustrating experiences. Hopefully Amazon will carry the Wii U if you're interested in it. I'm personally super excited about it. I don't know if I'll get one, but I'm super excited about it. And BrokenTier.com for the shirts. They're really great. And that's it for today's show, or today's video. Not really a show. And alright, bye everybody. Say bye.
This is Gamer Boy and Columbia. Peace out.